What's this band?
Isn't it called Whole?
Whole, that's right. Celebrity Skin. Wait for the best bits. The best bit's coming up. Seriously. Do you like my suit?
I do.
Yeah, I thought I should dress up tonight because we've got a guest coming.
We do have a guest.
We do have a guest.
I'm just bringing her on now.
Oh, okay. Woohoo!
Are you really going to headbang?
Oh, never. It's bad for your neck. Oh, here it comes. Can't see a darn thing. Oh. Oh. Okay, I think it's time. Where is the beautiful...
Hello.
Oh, Donne.
Hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Oh, good. This is so new. It's all new to me.
It's new to us every week, Donne, and we have no idea what we're doing still.
Oh, how good. Hey, this is great.
Yes, well, you know, we can have a whole party. I wonder how many people we can fit on the screen.
Here's to my asking about it.
Anyway, you look great.
Thank you. So do you guys. I love that beautiful picture in the back.
Yeah. Did you see I'm wearing a suit for you?
Oh, you are. Have you got a kilt on?
I haven't. Oh, I was going to say I'm not wearing a kilt at all. So, but anyway.
So, do you want me to introduce tonight's top 5, as you do?
As I do so, it's Monday night, and that must mean it's time for Kim's top 5.
Well, actually, tonight isn't my top 5. I got a break. I couldn't believe it. I didn't have to think about a thing.
That's the story of my life, pretty much all the time. Anyway.
I got to hand it all over to the wonderful, amazing, beautiful beautician and gold leader in Young Living, Donne Cuzzola.
Well, welcome everyone. I'll try and do this in a nutshell. Do you want to ask me questions, or do you want me just to...
We're going to ask you questions, but it might be a bit hard to read the comments on the screen. So we might just stick to sort of us asking you questions, and we can always either come back to questions at the end, or the other thing we can do is go in after the Facebook Live and you can answer the questions then if anyone's got any questions. Is that okay?
Can I start with a question? I just want to ask Kim, what's your favourite thing about Donne? Because I know you really love her.
I do really love her.
So let's just love on Donne for a minute.
I absolutely love Donne's laugh.
Oh.
It's even funnier than mine. It's contagious. I don't mean funny, but like contagious.
Yeah. What else do you like?
I like that she's adventurous. Like, you should have seen her when we were in Borneo.
In Borneo.
She went down the water slide. She gives anything a go, that girl.
I love it.
Yeah.
Absolutely love it. So, Donne, well, so where do we start? Number
5. We're going to start with number 5 and work our way to number 1. So tell us about your number 5 product for skincare.
Okay. So, well, let's start. So, it matches the colour of my top. And it is obviously our satin facial mint scrub. Okay, and the reason why I've chose this is that everyone needs to exfoliate skin. So our skin is constantly cellular, so it's repairing itself and it needs to shed layers. However, because of our lifestyle and different things that we do and products that we use and all those sorts of things, our skin needs help sometimes, because it slows down. The older we get, the slower the renewal process happens. So we need to be exfoliating regularly. So basically, people that have dry skin need to do it at least every second day, because what happens is their skin doesn't have that oil and it produces the cells become very dull very quickly, and the skin gets very dull. So for the first step to get to healthy glowing skin, we need to use an exfoliator on a regular basis. Now what's happened is that there's a lot of products out there in the marketplace today that have microbeads, And microbeads are tiny little plastic beads that, you know, that a lot of the body scrubs and face scrubs and all those are made today. So what happens is that we use these scrubs, we use these microbeads, they wash down the waterway. We then, it gets into our water system, the fish eat the microbeads, and then we eat the fish. So we're having this circle of life of cleaning our face with plastic beads, and then we're eating them. So our company,
That's just terrible.
but it's a fact, you know, like it's so, you know, like, oh my God. So what I love about this product is A, that it's got a peppermint base. Secondly, it's done with jojoba wax beads. So it's not abrasive to the skin, because there's a lot of scrubs out there that have irregular bits. So they're not a perfect sphere, you know, that sort of stuff. Whereas ours dissolve onto the skin. So I chose it because it minimizes pores, it refreshes, it helps with cellular renewal. It's great for face, neck, and on your hands. You can use it in the morning, you can use it at nighttime. The kids love it. Carlo uses it once a month on our ER. Everyone needs to be exfoliating if they want healthy, glowing skin. So that's my top 5.
And it smells amazing. I absolutely love the smell of it. And I use it in the morning because it peps me up.
Yeah.
Wow. And so did you say Carlo uses it? So is this something that I should be...
Absolutely. You will be good.
Oh. Glowing. And fish love it. I can't believe it.
Pores, Jeremy. It's very good for minimizing pores. It's an incredible product for it. Talking about smelling it, when I was in New Zealand and I was training over there, I had this beautiful young mum, and I said, you know what, it's so pure, I'll eat it. And she goes, oh my God, my 2-year-old son just ate half a tube of it. Look, I don't recommend anyone eat it, but you know what, she didn't panic. It doesn't have warning signs on there. Do, you know, call poisons if swallowed. And he actually ate half a tube. She was more mad at him for eating her scrub than for any damage it would have done to him. It wouldn't. But that's the reality of how amazing our products is. So yes, it smells good enough to eat, Kimmy.
I love it. All right, number 4.
Okay, so number 4, we live in the southern hemisphere, so we are constantly exposed to rusting cars. So, you know, I always talk about my body being a rusty old car, and so what happens is that we're continuously oxidizing because of oxidative stress, and we're coming out in rust spots. So the best way to get rid of your rust spots is my top number 4 is Share LeMay. So Share LeMay is a beautiful product that has one of the key ingredients is Kakadu plum, and Kakadu plum is native to Australia. So the indigenous have eaten the Kakadu plum for centuries, and what I love about this is that it's got huge high potency vitamin C. So vitamin C is very good for evening out skin tone and working as a preventative as well as a treatment product to get rid of those rusty spots. Okay, now my top tip for that, our top tip for those rusty spots is to do frankincense with Share LeMay over the top. Now note that this isn't a moisturizer, it's a treatment product. So it's best to use a moisturizer over the top, especially in winter. The best time to use a balancing treatment product like this, so basically, a brightening product without saying whitening, is to do it in winter because you're not exposed to the sun. I use this all year round. So Share LeMay is amazing. I truly recommend for anyone that lives in the southern hemisphere because we have exposure in Australia because of our skin discolors very quickly here. And so we need exfoliations to get rid of those skin cells, as well as Share LeMay is amazing for improving the texture of our skin. What I love about it is got some of the powerful skin oils: Melissa, Royal Sandalwood, Clove, Jasmine, Blue Cypress, Vetiver, Idaho Tansy. You know, all those powerful products with a coconut base in it, and Kakadu Plum, which is a high potency vitamin C.
Great.
Wow.
I love that product.
Wow.
And I'm obsessed, Melissa. Since you gave me a bottle of Melissa, I'm just Melissa mad. I've got it all the time. I just love it. And also, too, girls, mix this with your Savvy mineral powder and make yourself that's what I use every day, a moisturizer. So I just make a BB cream or a CC cream with my Shea Lame. I mix it and it evens out my skin tone, and it's fabulous to use with the foundation.
So you know that I'm not great on like the whole makeup thing. I mean, yes, I use Savvy and stuff, but tell me, because I've always wanted to know this, what is, so BB cream and CC cream?
Yeah, so basically they're two different generations. So basically BBs were beauty balms. So basically they were a tinted balm that came out. Then the next generation was CC creams, and they were designed to color correct the skin. So basically they help even out the skin tone. That's why I love using Shea Lame instead of the light moisturizer. Or you can use, don't get me wrong, you can use it, but the fact that this color corrects the skin is why I prefer to use this when I'm making my, you know, CC cream. So two different generations. BBs, CCs, color corrective.
See, you learn something every day.
I feel so out of my depth here.
This is the greatest one you've ever done, Jeremy.
Well, it is, but when Kim was talking about it, I'm wondering who the Sheila is that they keep talking about. It's like Sheila who? Sheila May, and I'm going, what?
Well, it depends on what
Some
you can say Shaloom, or you can say May. So it depends on what country I'm in, is what I call it. And we always laugh about it anyway. So yeah.
Yeah, we're in Australia.
Oh.
Sheila May, mate.
Sheila May. Now,
all right, number 3.
My number 3 is when I first started with Young Living, I said if they don't get this product into the country, I'm not hanging around. I'm leaving. So my number 3 is the Art Renewal Serum. Now, this is luxury, and every woman needs to use a serum. The reason why is serums help boost the skin with hydration. What I love about this, it has orchid plant extracts in it. So they actually use the petals of the orchids. Orchids are one of the only plants in the world that can hold its whole weight in water. So it's very hydrating for the skin. Remember, our skin's predominantly made up of water. So the instant way to make us look younger is to scull 2 litres of water before you go out, or use the Art Renewal Serum as a cheats way. The other thing I love about this is that it has a probiotic in it. So it even out the skin tone once again. Remember, Cleopatra was very big on bathing in milk because of the lactobacillus. So ours actually has a probiotic in it. It also has a Chinese herb called Spiracanthus. No, hang on. Oh, God. Now, anyway, Sperensia. It is a Chinese herb. Oh, my God. I totally screwed that up. Because, I'm thinking. So this Chinese herb is amazing for treating skin conditions. It's a fungus, and so it's very good for unhappy you know, the herb itself is used in Chinese medicine to treat eczema, basically. So look that up and have a look at the ingredients in this. It's amazing. It's got frankincense, which you know is my king of oils. It's got jasmine, vanilla. That's what you can smell. So the other night we made vanilla extract. So just load up your vanilla beans, add vodka in there, and we make our own vanilla extract. Use them in our perfumes. The same thing is with skincare. You can use it in there as well. Chamomile, ylang-ylang, bergamot, geranium, and basically, girls, for anyone that wants to look younger, this is the product that you need to morning and night, after a cleanser and before your moisturizer. So this is my number 3. It is incredible, and it's like putting silk on your face.
I love it. I use it as my primer before I put my Savvy on. So like every day before I put my Savvy Minerals on, I put that on as my primer.
Perfect. And that's amazing. You can use it under your moisturizer, or like you said that Kimmy does, use it as a prime, and then pop that over the top of your moisturizer as well. So yeah, fabulous. I love it. I love it. I'm
Great.
Obsessed with this.
Okay.
All right. How's everyone going on guessing the top 5? Has anyone so far got the top 3? So anyway, comment and let us know.
Yep.
All right. Number 2.
Janae's number 2.
Yeah, I wanted to do supplements and I wanted to do others, but I tried to stick to just my favorites, and it is the king of oils. Now, the reason I love frankincense is because it's in most of our skincare, nearly all of it. He is the king of oils. He is the road map eraser. So he basically wipes out all the wrinkles, girls. Don't even worry about using any other skincare in the world. You just need to skincare that has frankincense in there. Now, frankincense, like I said before, is great to put neat onto your rust spots. It's also great to use as a serum. You can actually just put a drop of patchouli if you've got dry skin, frankincense, a little bit of water, and then put that all over. You can just put it neat on any little, road map that's happening there. I cannot stress enough, I put it into, before I jump in the shower, I put some drops of frankincense with a dry brush on my body. Then I do frankincense with a little bit of V6 oil all over the body, and then jump into the shower. Absolutely amazing. Add it to your body care, your skin care. Frankincense, I cannot tell you, is better than any road map eraser on the planet. And he is the king, and you girls deserve to go to bed every night with.
Yeah, that's right. I deserve to go to bed every night with the king. So forget Jeremy. But you know what? Best of all, frankincense comes in your premium starter kit. So you can start using it straight away.
Yep. Can I share a little secret?
Yes.
So I get some dry skin up here on my forehead, and do you know what I use for it?
What?
Frankincense.
Absolutely. That's awesome. Yeah, and it's great for that. And can I just say for that, when we're talking about skincare, there's 2 different, it's great to brought up the skin, the dry skin, Jared, because over time now, the skin will dry out more as we go into winter. So people get confused with dry skin and dehydrated skin. Dehydrated skin lacks water. So when I talked about before with the orchid extract, water is if someone gets their hand and they just pinches it together like that and see those crocodile lines, you will see that the skin needs water. Okay. Now, for people that have dry skin, it's lacking oil. Okay. So they're very different, and they do get confused. So dry skins can be dehydrated. Oily skins can be dehydrated. So for those girls that have dry skin, you'll have minimal or very small pores on your face, a little bit of red, and you need to exfoliate more regularly. The other top tip for me is get on some omega dyes. Omega dyes is powerful for you girls that have got dry skin. And Frankie comes in internally as well. So get on longevity. So if you're really concerned about using, I've gone off the beaten track as I normally do, but frankincense in a cat taken longevity for, you know, slowing down the process. So that's number 2.
Great.
Frank.
Number 2.
Wow.
All right. Drum roll.
I feel like we're really getting value for money tonight. This is fantastic. Not that we don't normally. We always do. But we're getting value for money tonight. Thank you, Danae.
So
she's definitely an expert when it comes to skin. So, Danae, what is your number 1?
So, you know, if there's the king, then I'm the queen. And I have to go to queen. It is rose oil. Now,
yeah.
I love rose. I use it every day. It is in every single one of my beauty products. The most expensive skincare companies in the world use rose oil. Rose oil is the queen of oils. It is the queen of skincare. You can make just with your premium starter kit, B6 oil with 1 drop of rose, 2 drops of frankincense, and just sleep with that on every night. I add it to my face cream. I add it to my body spritzes. All the most expensive perfumes in the world have rose. Every single luxurious body, skin, face product in the world contains rose. So girls, nothing is better than using rose oil. Remember, there's 9.5 kilos of rose petals in this beautiful little bottle, and honestly, it is the powerhouse. It has a megahertz frequency of, Kimmy,
320.
Yeah,
320.
And you probably know. Can you just explain to us about rose? Why? Like, I know how it feels, and I know how much luxurious on the outside. But just share with us the, you know, the emotional, you know, of the rose, because I'm obsessed with it.
Yeah. So I guess not only is rose good for skin, but it actually uplifts our spirits. It's everything in nature has a vibration, and everything vibrates at different speeds, and we measure that in hertz. So like sound and light, they all travel, and we measure them in different hertz. And in terms of plant matter and even essential oils, dried herbs, everything you can measure in terms of frequency or megahertz. So we actually you know, the body also has a frequency, and certainly so do oils. And so, like, one of the lowest frequency oils is wintergreen, which they believe when they a guy called Bruce Tanio designed a machine that could test this. He used to work for NASA, and so wintergreen was like 52, and then you've got like frankincense at like 142, I think. Right up to rose at 320. So it's definitely one of the highest frequency oils. So of course, because it's vibrating so fast, and it makes you feel better. It literally lifts your spirits. So that's why it's in Joy.
What was that, Kim?
Well, it's in Joy, which Joy is one of the promo oils this month. So if you can't afford rose, then get Joy.
Yeah.
But honestly, if your husband's going to buy you for Mother's Day a bunch of roses that last in Karratha like 24 hours, or sometimes they don't even last that long, invest in a bottle of rose, because honestly, you know, this is my 4th bottle of rose in 2 years, and I think that's pretty good going. And, you know, but it makes me feel good. And when I feel good, I look good. So maybe I don't always, but as long as I feel good, who cares what I look like? So, but rose is the most beautiful oil in the world. That's my favorite.
And you wouldn't have to do this over in Karratha because it's warm all the time in Karratha. But here in Bella, where it gets cold sometimes, not as cold as you girls, like Natalie's down in Geelong, I'm sure, and, you know, people in Tasmania, like Lynn. But here in Bella, it got a bit cold on the weekend, and we actually made a moisturiser with 1 drop of rose and 10 drops of Frankie. And I had the rose oil stuck down my bra to warm it up, because when you sometimes look at it, it doesn't even look like there's anything in there, because the crystals in the rose actually harden And so it kind of needs a bit of warming up to drip out of the bottle. So there's a little tip. Just, you can either hold it in your hands, but it's a lot quicker if you put it down your bra.
So I'd probably have to put it under my arm.
Yes. Or in those underpants that everyone got to see last week.
They were lucky. They caught me on a good day.
Anyway, so we'll get Danae to do a recap. So do you want to go backwards from 5 again?
So number 5, this is what I recommend for everyone to use, is your satin mint scrub. Remember, we need to exfoliate the face and the body, you know, every second day or at least twice a week. You know, it will help improve, especially in winter when the skin gets really dry. My 4th one was Sheila May. So, as you know, we're rusty cars. I was going to say cow. I'm a rusty car. And, you know, it's amazing to help eradicate those rust spots. Number 3, my beautiful, basically I want to talk about a car. This is my buff polish. This is my de-cutter, you know, when you have to really get the rust spots out. I can't think of it. Cut and polish, I think. And this one is your wax. And this one, get all the little lines and bumps off. And then this is to be number 1, your ultimate skincare, so rose. So yeah, there you go. On top 5. I enjoyed that, and you learnt a little bit, but please, you know, I can't stress enough with all the chemicals and that are, you know, coming on beauty products nowadays. There's no in there. It's so important for us to please out, you know, and I was one of those girls since I was the age of 30 wearing makeup and skincare, and you know, it's taken me to eradicate all those nasty toxins in my body, and I'm still going through the process. So yeah, and they're beautiful. Once you start using these, you'll never do anything else in the world.
Yeah.
That's a great message too. Thank you for that in all kinds of ways. So obviously, thank you so much, Danae. That was educational. I feel like I learned a lot.
He's going to have to start and use Frankie on the line array.
Yeah, well, there's a few lines. Look, we always end up with my top 1. I think that's pretty much all that it's needed. And this word goes out to all the men who are listening.
Because there'll be heaps.
Because there's probably heaps of you out there who are wanting to, you know, make sure that our skincare is good. Here's my piece of advice for you. If you want to wake up every morning and be able to feel soft, smooth, supple skin, then shootran, fellas, because otherwise you're going to be waking up by yourself. There's the word for you, shootran. Soft, beautiful, gentle skin. She's so lovely.
Anyway, on that note, thank you so much, Danae. Thank you for joining us, and yeah, we'll answer any questions after the video. So
see who got it right. See who won the gift for the night.
Yeah, we'll have to have a look and see who got it right. Before I got on, I had a look, and not one person had quite got all 5. Some people have got 4, so we'll have to have a look and see whether anyone got it exactly right. So, yeah. All right, thanks everyone. See you all next week. Bye.
Bye.